You'd never know by looking at it, but soil is alive. Every teaspoonful has billions of tiny creatures so small you need a microscope to see them. These microbes are the real workhorses in the natural world. With the new tools of high technology, microbes are about to become a major new ally for farmers. Genetic engineering allows scientists to move genetic material from one creature to another. The Rhizobia family is familiar to most farmers. It's the family of bacteria that live in little nodules in the roots of legumes like clover and alfalfa and helps those plants fix their own nitrogen. Scientists are now trying to add new genes to the Rhizobia so they can do other jobs. A researcher in California, for example, has come up with a strain of Rhizobia that not only fixes nitrogen, but helps convert an amino acid in the plant into a chemical that helps the plants grow faster. Other bacteria produce poisons that kill insects. A few years ago, scientists discovered such a bacteria called Bacillus thuringiensis. Its toxin kills mosquitoes, among other things, and many cities now use this bacteria in their mosquito control programs. Farmers spray it on their crops to protect against some crop pests, like cabbage loopers, too. In fact, they used $20 million worth in Canada and the US last year. But this bacterium isn't very hardy, and it can't survive long in the field. That means the farmer has to spray his crop several times during the growing season, and that's expensive. Enter the genetic engineers. They're trying to transfer the genes that produce toxins into some other tougher bacteria. Researchers with Mycogen Corporation of San Diego, for example, have stuck the toxin-producing genes into another bacteria called Pseudomonas fluorescens. Insecticides made with it last longer. One spraying could give protection against things like cabbage loopers or cotton bollworms for a whole growing season. The first commercial products using this bacteria will likely be on the market in a couple of years. Monsanto Corporation is using a slightly different approach to develop a bacteria to protect corn against corn rootworms. Scientists there are working on transferring the toxin-producing genes from the Bacillus thuringiensis into bacteria that live in the corn plant's root zone. If they're successful, they'll have a seed-coating solution of live bacteria that farmers will apply to their seed at planting time. The bacteria will grow along with the roots of the corn plant and protect the crop against those nasty corn rootworms. Some researchers are even trying to take the toxin-producing genes from the bacteria and put them right into plants. That way, the plants could produce their own poisons. There are dozens of other experiments going on with the teeny-tiny creatures of the earth, too. And in the next few years, farmers will likely have a whole new army of microscopic allies in the war against pests. Of course, there's another side to the story. We're talking here about putting modified life forms into the environment, and that needs a lot of careful consideration. But compared to some of the stuff we've used, like DDT, may be pretty tame. I'm Noel McNaughton.